any of you have any idea that that would lead to a professional engagement to do not just one but two?
It's really hard to gauge the interest when I started categorisation. I thought, okay, people are going to like this, can I do this? And it was just a steep learning curve to start off with. And then once you get into a rhythm, you're like, oh, actually, you know, I'm quite good at this, and there is some interest. And as it begins to build, you're like, oh, you know, I could really do with some help here. You know, it's like meeting you was one of the best things to happen to me. You know what I mean?
But like, from the moment when you were commissioned to do this, and you had a deadline, didn't you? Right, it's going to be shown on this day, so you had to deliver it however many weeks before.
We had to deliver it I love a deadline.
Did you think, crikey, I'm never going to get this done?
No.
Yeah.
No, I was determined to do this.
So I remember having a meeting with Bad Wolf, and they looked at that, and I got really good feedback.
Going back, actually, how did you go from I've done this? Did they notice you, or did you send it to them, or?
I don't know. I got a phone call. I got a phone call one day when I was just walking around Salty. And it was someone came to be Phil Collinson's personal assistant, and could I bring them back? I just thought it was someone.
You thought it was a wind-up?
I thought it was a
wind-up.
wind-up.
Top two friends.
Yeah, but I called them back, and it was, and they invited me to Cardiff for a conversation. So very excited.
Did they say how they'd seen it? Had they seen your clips on YouTube? Or
They'd
something?
seen the clips on YouTube, and they asked to see the whole thing, so I sent it over to them.
Wow.
They really enjoyed it, and they said, "Oh, could you do a sort of 90-minute special?"
90 minutes. I mean, you said so casually.
Now, when
This is
they
one
said 90
massive visual
minutes,
effect.
did you go? It took 6 years to do 25 minutes. So if we're going to do 90 minutes, that's actually 18 years.
Well, yeah. So I was. It's amazing how quickly the technology. So Day of Armageddon, everything you just saw, like every single frame was done one at a time because there was no other way to do it. By the time we'd moved on to the Daleks, we were able to do maybe one frame in 5, and War Games, we pushed that a little bit further.
And so a computer will interpolate the gaps.
Yeah, we'll do frame 1 and 5 if they were the best
not all
frames.
the gaps, I
Yes,
would like
and
to say.
When there's a lot of motion, actually more often than not, it will just not fail, and you have to go in and do it manually. But it got easier with time as the technology improves. So I had that meeting, and they said, "Oh, we're thinking of doing."
Started, did you have any idea that here we were in 2025, all these decades later, and Doctor Who is still part of your life?
The only one who definitely had an
Try again.
Don't you dare. Sit. Stay. Now, the only one who had any idea and expressed his opinion all the time was Bill. He said, this thing can go forever. There's no reason for it to end this. Because of the way it's framed, you know, because of the way it's written. The concept. You have to excuse me, I've just had some onion soup, which was delicious, but I started coughing while I was having it, and I am allergic to mustard. It didn't occur to me that it might have mustard in it, but I asked someone to find out, and indeed it had mustard, so if I start coughing, that's why.
We've got you some water.
Thank you. Just noticed. Thank you very much. And that's why I'm very rudely sucking this, because it's a cough sweet.
So Bill had this premonition almost that the show
because I was heading off into the world of theatre and musicals. I was in Fiddler on the Roof with Topol up in Manchester.
You
I
were
was
the
on the
fiddle.
roof.
You were the
Yeah.
roof.
I was back row of the chorus and understudy in Hobble, and my agent booked me up for 3 episodes. They wanted somebody who looked younger than they really were and could ride a motorbike. And I went down to London, begrudging the train fare because I was on equity minimum, which really wasn't very much. And I had to go peak time to get back in time for the show. I met Chris Clough, the director, in the meeting room, and I did an audition piece from Daisy Pulls It Off. And then started having a discussion with them about the state of children's theatre in Thatcher's Britain and blah, blah, blah. And then I left thinking, oh, I blew it, because that wasn't a 16-year-old conversation. I was 24 at the time. Anyway, 2 weeks later, got a recall, another train fare down to London.
And on another peak time.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And I met John Nathan Turner for the first time, went into his, do you remember his office with bright red walls,
Yeah.
Dalek curtains, merchandise and everything. And I met him, and oh, thanks. Thank you very much. Gosh, that means a lot from a Scot.
Hey, that's racism.
Oh yeah, sorry.
You watch it, you don't come in. There's a Scot that started the Bank of England.
Was it?
Yeah, it was a Scot that started the Bank of England.
Yes.
Because they know about money, you see.
The RBS.
Sadly, I have Irish blood in me, I have no idea what money is.
The Royal Bank of Scotland did start the banking crisis though.
It
so
did, yes, it did,
Yeah.
Oh, that's very true, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, this is how we roll.
Where were you? Oh, you're on a train.
Oh, I was on the train.
Yeah,
yes.
halfway down from...
Saw John Nathan
Manchester.
Turner for about 10 minutes in his office, and went back to Manchester thinking, well, that was a waste of time.
Not a waste of train fare.
Yes. Went into the, a couple of weeks later, went into the stage door and there were messages all over the board.
Were you into it? Did you not open it?
Well, no, I opened the stage door. I went inside and on the door, because before mobile phones, in fact I didn't even have a phone in my place where I was staying. And there were messages from my agent all over the board saying, Sophie, get in touch, Sophie, get... So I waited after the first number, which was Tradition, for those of you who know Fiddler on the Roof.
If I remember it.
Oh yeah, that's another story.
Lots of things.
Oh, yeah, you've been great. Topol was yeah, he's been happy for you. He was top. Anyway, rang my agent from the backstage phone in a break, and she said, "You've got the part, but it's more complicated." And I was going beep, beep, beep with my 10 Ps in the phone. She said, "I'll have to call you back." BBC postcard with 3 Daleks on it, and handed it to me. And I said, what's this? And I turned it over and it said, "Dear Sophie, welcome to the family. You will not be exterminated."
Ah,
Nice. That was lovely.
Isn't that lovely?
and you've
So
both
you
been
got it.
part of
Yeah.
the family for 30
Finish. I think I died in the Doctor Who magazine comic strip at one point. And so it was just a sort of, for me, it was just like, oh, this is another of Ace's sliding door moments timeline, timey, wimey, thingy bobby. Yeah. So that's what it was for me. But it was fun to do the meeting for the first time, and then when I actually did meet Jodie, that was amazing because we were on set. Janet and I were standing on set, and with Gemma, who the three of us just had bonded by then. And then Jodie and Mandip came onto the set, and they just, both of them, ran towards us and said, "Oh, it's so great to meet you! Oh, it's so lovely!" And we all sort of hugged each other, and they were saying, "Well, now, what are conventions like?" She said, "What?" She was so excited. It was really lovely. And then